Punkvin, Punkvin.
That's very good, thank you. In a beautiful blue sky, sunny Stockholm, isn't it nice? So here we are. I was born in Switzerland and grew up in the French part, in the winemaking part of Switzerland, which is important. That's how I discovered the love of wine and making wine, which define what has been my life up to now. I was fortunate enough to go in Sydafrika in '93, just before the election, which was supposed to be a kind of 6 month a year experience, and it turned out to be a life experience. And it was a life-changing experience because South Africa, firstly, is beautiful. It's breathtaking, beautiful with the capes, the Table Mountain, Falls Bay, and everything. It's a paradise on earth, and also a life-changing experience because of the people we met there, and the people with also the challenge linked to a change of society, a change of political regime, who brought obviously a lot of opportunity, but also a lot of problems to sort out. And that's why we got into ethically trade business, because we thought it was a way to address issue in a sustainable manner. Because it's all nice to fix a problem by throwing a bit of money, but it doesn't help if it's not sustainable. Sustainable is key. It has to be long-lasting for the children of our children. So we started to do fair trade because we thought it was one of the ways to address some of the social issue. And also we started to do organic because if we don't look after our environment, we won't last long. So it's kind of linked to each other. I mean, you need to look after the environment, look after the people, and like that you create a better lasting world. So we do organic. We are the biggest organic producer in South Africa. We do fair trade. We have the biggest fair trade project in the world, biggest one fair trade project in the world. Size is not everything, but it's important to emphasize that it can be a big scope. It doesn't have to be. Often people see fair trade as a big niche, as being a special market. It doesn't have to be. And often people ask me, why do you do fair trade? And I always say, why not fair trade? Because fair trade should be the norm. Fair trade should become what it is, and what is not fair trade should become the exception. We're not there yet, obviously, and it's a challenge, and it's a target we need to aim at, and we'll get there slowly but surely. At the end of the day, people will want to be treated fairly, like we need to treat fairly anybody, and like we need to treat fairly the nature we're living in. So it's all about applying basic principle, respect of the nature, respect of the people, and doing a good business. And coming on the farm in Paarl, which is quite a hot area in South Africa, you realize that if there's no micro activity in the soil, suddenly your soil is becoming concrete, and you cannot work with it anymore. I was trying to dig a hole with a spade, and I couldn't go 10 centimeters how much the soil was hard and compact. That's where we started to realize, hold on, there must be a better way to do. That's how we slowly convert ourselves to organic. Now you will have 10, 15 centimeters of living soil, because there is organic materials, there is worm, there is life, microorganisms who break down all this compaction and this sterile element we had before. So when you take with time and you look back, you say, well, that's the only way to go. That's the only way to go. That's the only way we will preserve what we have. And I think we short-sighted. We think that chemical is unfair, but it isn't. There is other ways to do it, which is maybe not always as efficient. You have to be more careful. You have to be a bit more in touch with what you grow. And that's what it is all about. It's being in touch with what you grow. Because often a chemical just gives you a blanket security of something, where if you're organic, you have to feel the life growing, you have to feel your vineyards developing, and you have to be in touch with it, that you have to prevent the sickness before it comes, because if it comes, it's too late. You won't be able to control it in an organic way. You have to go in a systemic way, which is a chemical. So it's very important to be able to be on top of it, to feel it. And if you feel it, you can do miracle. So Shiraz Mouvet Grenache. There it is.
Thank you.
That's
but
great.
It's not the same blend every year.
No. Now the idea is that because it's not the same blend every year, it's not the same winemaker every year. Cheers, huh? Skål, you say, huh? Skål. Here we are. Yeah. Become bilingue here, huh? So it's very fruity, nice dark berries, aromatic, a little bit of toastiness at the back, smooth tannin, quite velvety in the finish. A very pleasing wine, a very soft and juicy. You can taste the sun of South Africa in that glass.
Yes, and without smokiness.
Clean fruit, berry fruit, yeah, clean fruit. Wine is about fruit. So, you know what is fair trade, obviously, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair trade is about making things everlasting, making it sustainable. It's a minimum price. People get a minimum price for the grape grower, get a minimum price for the
From
grapes.
the workers.
And more
everything.
important, they get a premium payback to the community.
Yeah.
And that's a small premium, 7 € a bottle, which is almost a krone, I think, the krone bottle. The krone bottle makes a world of difference at the grassroots level. It allows a child to go to school, it allows a child to have a future, it allows society to change. So for a minute contribution, you change a life. So why wouldn't you do it? That's fair.
Yeah, I think that's very good. That's
Thank
very
you.
good. And it's more coming. And I think more people are asking for it. More consumers are asking for it at the monopoly, Systembolaget.
But that's our duty. That's everybody's consumer duty to create a demand.
Yeah,
Because
I think so
you know,
as well.
the more people will be aware, the more people demand, the
People
more
have to
it will be a
think.
potential.
People have to think about people and about Mother Earth to get organic wine.
But you have to express that. Otherwise, if you don't create a demand, and I know it sounds almost the other way around, but you almost have to create a demand to make things happen and change.
Yeah.
Because the more demand will be, the more people will say, oh, maybe I should do that.
Yes, of
And
course.
by maybe not the right reason, because they do it for commercial reason, but at least they change it. At least they do something which contribute to development.